Economic Affairs approves PM Vishwakarma scheme to support traditional artisans and craftspeople of rural and urban India. 7 multi-tracking projects of Indian Railways worth 32,000 crore rupees cleared by CCEA. Government approves PM-eBus Sewa with 10,000 buses in 169 cities to promote green mobility. President Droupadi Murmu gives assent to Election Commission's delimitation notification for Assam. In Himachal Pradesh, rescue and relief operations continue on war footing in flood and landslide affected areas. Flood situation worsens in Punjab. And Indian Batsman Suryakumar Yadav retains top spot in ICC T-20 International rankings. The government has approved the PM Vishwakarma scheme to support traditional artisans and craftspeople of rural and urban India with a financial outlay of 13,000 crore rupees. The new central sector aims to strengthen and nurture family-based practice of traditional skills by artisans and craftspeople working with their hands and tools. The Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs CCEA, chaired by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, today approved the scheme for a period of 5 years. Briefing reporters in New Delhi after the meeting, Communications and IT Minister Ashwini Vaishnav said 18 traditional trades will be covered in the first instance under the scheme. More than 30 lakh families will be benefited from this scheme.
दो तरह के स्किल प्रोग्राम होंगे, बेसिक और एडवांस्ड स्किल। स्किल लेने के दौरान 500 रुपए पर डे का स्टाइपेंड भी मिलेगा। फिर मॉडर्न टूल्स खरीदने के लिए 15,000 रुपीस तक का सपोर्ट मिलेगा। दूसरा हुआ बड़ा इसका एलिमेंट क्रेडिट सपोर्ट। हमारे विश्वकर्मा समाज के सभी साथियों को 1 लाख रुपए तक का लोन प्रोवाइड किया जाएगा। मैक्सिमम 5% इंटरेस्ट रहेगा। ये फर्स्ट ट्रांच है। उसके बाद में सेकेंड ट्रांच में 2 लाख रुपीस क्रेडिट सपोर्ट रहेगा।
7 projects of the Ministry of Railways with an estimated cost of around 32,500 crore rupees with cent-per-cent funding from the central government were also approved today. The CCEA approved the proposals of multi-tracking, which will cover 35 districts in Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, Maharashtra, Gujarat, Odisha, Jharkhand and West Bengal. These will increase the existing network of Indian Railways by 2,339 kilometers and provide employment of 7.06 crore man-days to the people of the states.
7 प्रोजेक्ट्स अप्रूव हुए हैं 32,500 करोड़ रुपीस के। सातों के सातों प्रोजेक्ट्स बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट है। देश के 9 राज्यों में 35 डिस्ट्रिक्ट कवर करेंगे और टोटल इसकी लेंथ है 2,339 किलोमीटर्स। जो राज्य जिसको डायरेक्ट बेनिफिट मिलेगा उनमें है उत्तर प्रदेश, बिहार, तेलंगाना, आंध्र प्रदेश, महाराष्ट्र, गुजरात, उड़ीसा, झारखंड और वेस्ट बंगाल।
The government also approved PM-eBus Sewa for augmenting city bus operations and promoting green mobility by introducing 10,000 e-buses. Briefing reporters on cabinet decisions, Information and Broadcasting Minister Anurag Singh Thakur said 10,000 new electric buses will be deployed in 169 cities at a cost of 57,613 crore rupees. He said the scheme will cover cities having a population of 3 lakh and above as per the 2011 census.
इस योजना के क्रियान्वयन से देश के शहरों में सार्वजनिक परिवहन सेवा का विस्तार होगा, नागरिकों को ईज ऑफ लिविंग मिलेगा और ग्रीन मोबिलिटी को हमारे बल मिलेगा और क्लाइमेट चेंज संबंधी जो हम इनिशिएटिव लेते हैं उसको भी एक भारत की एक पहल इसमें देख सकते हैं आप। इन्वेस्टमेंट होगी, ग्रीन इनिशिएटिव्स होंगे, ग्रीन इकोनॉमी और ग्रीन जॉब, तो ग्रीन ग्रोथ उस दिशा में भी ये कदम बढ़ाया गया है।
The Cabinet also approved the expansion of the Digital India program with an outlay of 14,903 crore rupees. IT Minister Ashwini Vaishnav said under the project 6,25,000 IT professionals will be reskilled and upskilled.
5,25,000 स्किल आईटी प्रोफेशनल्स को रीस्किलिंग और अपस्किलिंग कराना। सेकेंड, इंफॉर्मेशन सिक्योरिटी के प्रोग्राम्स के लिए करीब 2,65,000 लोगों के ट्रेनिंग, यानी कॉर्पोरेट्स हो, छोटी जगह हो, कोई गवर्नमेंट के ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस हो, उन सब में साइबर सिक्योरिटी प्रोफेशनल्स कैसे काम में लग सके, जो ट्रेंड हो, जो इंफॉर्मेशन सिक्योरिटी के चीजों को समझते हो, उसके लिए 2,65,000 पर्सन्स विल बी ट्रेन्ड।
The government has also approved the mutual recognition arrangement of authorized economic operators between India and Australia in the cabinet meeting today. The arrangement is aimed at providing reciprocal benefits to accredited and trusted exporters of both the signatories in the clearance of goods by the customs authorities of the importing country. President Droupadi Murmu today gave assent to the delimitation notification issued by the Election Commission of India (ECI) for the parliamentary and assembly constituencies of Assam. Our correspondent reports the ECI published its final report on the delimitation of assembly and parliamentary constituencies in Assam on the 11th of this month. The Election Commission has retained the number of Assam Legislative Assembly seats at 126 and Lok Sabha seats at 14. 19 Assembly and 2 Lok Sabha constituencies have been reserved for scheduled tribes and 9 Assembly constituencies and 1 Lok Sabha seat for scheduled castes. Welcoming this move, Assam Chief Minister Himachal Pradesh said a significant milestone has been achieved in the history of the state. The BJP Central Election Committee meeting CEM is underway in New Delhi to discuss the poll strategy for the upcoming assembly elections in Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, Telangana and Mizoram. Prime Minister Narendra Modi is attending the meeting. As per party sources, BJP leadership will discuss the names of candidates for the Chhattisgarh and Madhya Pradesh assembly elections. Senior BJP leader Om Mathur is the election in charge of Chhattisgarh. In Madhya Pradesh, the BJP has appointed Union Minister Narendra Singh Tomar as the convener of its election management committee. Union Minister Bhupendra Yadav is the election in charge of the state. This is Akashvani giving you the news. For quick news updates around the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts. In Himachal Pradesh, rescue and relief operations are being carried out on a war footing in areas affected by the heavy rainfall and landslides that occurred in the past few days. Governor Shiv Pratap Shukla and Chief Minister Sukhwinder Singh Sukhu visited the Krishnanagar ward of Shimla and assessed the extent of damage, where 2 bodies were recovered in a landslide yesterday. They have assured of all possible assistance. Death toll during the current monsoon season has gone up to 327. 38 people are still missing. In the Doon region of the Solan district, the Sunani and Sheel villages have experienced cracks in around 24 houses and some houses have been destroyed. The local administration has evacuated homes promptly and relocated affected individuals to safe places. Our Shimla correspondent reports hundreds of roads remain blocked and essential services like electricity and water are disrupted. The police and local residents, along with NDRF and SDRF teams, are actively engaged in rescue and relief efforts. In Punjab, the flood situation has once again worsened and many villages in Hoshiarpur, Roopnagar, Gurdaspur and Kapurthala districts have been marooned with flood water. The Bhakra Beas Management Board authorities have forced open the gates of its different dams after a rise in the water level due to heavy rains in Himachal Pradesh during the past few days. Chief Minister Bhagwant Mann has said a complete vigil is being kept over the entire situation. More from our correspondent.
Water released from Bhakra and Pong dams has flooded several villages situated along the Satluj and Beas rivers. Army, BSF and NDRF teams are assisting the authorities in evacuating villagers safely after the situation worsened in several rural areas of Hoshiarpur, Roopnagar and Gurdaspur districts. People in affected villages have been advised to move to safer places. Jalandhar district authorities have also asked people to be vigilant in the 90-kilometer stretch of Satluj river banks from Phillor to Lohia. With Shishu Sharma Shantal's report from Jalandhar, Tripti Srivastav, Akashvani News.
In Manipur, due to incessant rain, a number of landslides and mudslides have been reported along National Highway 37 Imphal-Jiribam Road. The authorities have been making all-out efforts to remove the accumulated debris. Meanwhile, the civic officials have rushed to the affected areas to assess the situation and ensure safe passage for commuters. The G20 Health Ministers meeting will begin in Gandhinagar tomorrow. On the first day of the meeting, there will be G20 Deputy Ministers meeting followed by a 2-day Health Ministers meeting. Additional Secretary of Ministry of Health Love Agarwal briefed the media in Gandhinagar today. He said the meeting will focus on 3 priority areas including health emergencies, prevention, preparedness and response with a focus on antimicrobial resistance and One Health framework.
ग्लोबल हेल्थ आर्किटेक्चर की बात करें तो हम बात करते हैं कि वन हेल्थ अप्रोच से हम ग्लोबल हेल्थ आर्किटेक्चर एक इंटीग्रेटेड इकोसिस्टम बनाए, उस पर कार्य करने की आवश्यकता है। फ्यूचर में हमारी एंटीबायोटिक्स हैं वो और कौन सी बननी चाहिए, उस पर कार्य करना। इसी के साथ ही कोई बीमारी या कोई पैंडेमिक फैलता है तो उस समय पर कि विश्व में फार्मास्यूटिकल कोऑपरेशन का क्या फ्रेमवर्क बने, जिसमें कि अवेलेबिलिटी, एक्सेस, उसकी अफोर्डेबिलिटी भी, इसको भी हमने प्रायोरिटाइज किया है।
Apart from the main event, there will be 4 side events including One Earth, One Health, Advantage Healthcare, India 2023 and WHO Traditional Medicine Global Summit. WHO Director General Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus, who is visiting Gujarat for the Health Ministers' meeting, visited the Health and Wellness Centre at Adraj Moti village in Gandhinagar today. Dr. Tedros interacted with health workers at the Health and Wellness Centre and planted a tulsi plant in the premises. The G20 Film Festival began in New Delhi today. India's G20 Sherpa Amitabh Kant inaugurated the festival. The festival was opened with Satyajit Ray's iconic Pother Panchali. The festival aims to celebrate and showcase a vibrant and collaborative partnership existing amongst the G20 and the invited countries in the field of cinema. The event will continue till the 2nd of September. The Parsi community is celebrating New Year Navroz with religious fervour today. Community members visited ageries and offered prayers with friends and family members. Reports of new celebrations have come from Maharashtra and Gujarat, having sizable number of Parsi people. President Droupadi Murmu and Prime Minister Narendra Modi have greeted the people on the occasion. President Murmu said in her message the Parsi community has made significant contribution in the development of the nation. She hoped that the festival of Navroz brings happiness and prosperity to all. Prime Minister Modi said India takes great pride in the culture and traditions of the Parsi community. He added that this community has significantly enriched national progress. In the ICC Men's T20 International Player Rankings released today, star Indian batter Suryakumar Yadav has retained the top spot, while Shubman Gill has risen by 43 spots to reach the 25th rank. Suryakumar tops the list with 907 points, way above Pakistan opener Mohammad Rizwan, who is occupying the second spot with 811 points. Pakistan skipper Babar Azam is at the third spot with 756 points. No other Indian batter is there in the top 10. In the 2023 Archery World Cup, Indian players have secured 2 more medals after advancing to both compound team finals. India's Ojas Deotale toppled first seeds Korea to reach the last 2, winning the semi-final contest via a tiebreaker. Prathamesh Samadhan Chaukar and Abhishek Verma will accompany Deotale in the August 19 final, where they will clash with the US team. On the other hand, the Indian women's team overcame Estonia and then Great Britain by just a single point to guarantee a medal. Indian compound women's team comprising Surekha Vennam, Aditi Swami and Parneet Kaur will now take on Mexico in the finals on Saturday. Over 10 crore 16 lakh people uploaded selfies with Tiranga under the Har Ghar Tiranga campaign. The 3-day campaign began on the 13th of this month and aimed at bolstering a sense of patriotism among citizens. The Union Culture Ministry said the government celebrated the Har Ghar Tiranga under the aegis of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. The online nominations of the Padma Awards 2024 will be open till the 15th of next month. The nomination began on the 1st of May this year. The Home Ministry said nominations or recommendations for Padma Awards will be received online on the Rashtriya Puraskar portal. The award will be announced on the occasion of Republic Day next year. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs approves PM Vishwakarma scheme to support traditional artisans and craftspeople of rural and urban India. 7 multi-tracking projects of Indian Railways worth 32,000 crore rupees cleared by CCEA. Government approves PM-eBus Sewa with 10,000 buses in 169 cities to promote green mobility. President Droupadi Murmu gives assent to Election Commission's delimitation notification for Assam. In Himachal Pradesh, rescue and relief operations continue on war footing in flood and landslide affected areas. Flood situation worsens in Punjab. And Indian Batsman Suryakumar Yadav retains top spot in ICC T-20 International rankings. For details of these stories and more, log on to our website www.newsonair.gov.in and News on AIR app. That is all in the news at 9. Good night.
This is Akashvani. In the program Spotlight, now we bring you a discussion on significance and key priorities of G20 meeting